Hey everybody, it's me, Richard, with Nightmares, Tears, Anyone. So, I know it's been 12 days since I've been here and making a video, but I've been so crazy busy preparing for my 3-day Artisan Festival at Cal Expo, where our California State Fair is. So, today I'm going to be doing a review on 2017's One for Sorrow. Come back after the intro. And you know, you can fast forward through the intro if you want. Come right back though. So hey everybody, welcome back. So hopefully you guys all had a wonderful Halloween. We did, but I've already talked about that. I am drinking toasted salted caramel coconut cluster coffee. Yes, in my New York mug. This is the one with the skyline and Lady Liberty. I've actually got 3 New York mugs, so Mike and Adriana and Marina, this is for you. I just got off the phone with Adriana and love talking to my Queens girl. Sorry guys for the slurp. It's super hot. Zero's laying right here on the floor. He's like tuckered out. I don't know why. All he did was go out and play with some neighbor dogs, but it's 2:30 here on Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving. So those of you that celebrate it, happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. Do not overeat. Makes you miserable. And hey, you guys, let's talk for a second. So I'm gonna take another really quick sip of coffee. Hang on just one second. So, what I've been reading. My God, I've been reading a lot. First off, I got some books in the mail since I've seen you guys all. Let's see, what did I get? I got the sequel to The Umbrella Lady. So this is B.C. Andrews, also known as Andrew Niederman. This is the second book, Out of the Rain. This came last week. And then another tearjerker. I just got this a couple weeks ago. This is the Nicholas Sparks brand new book. This is actually a Christmas tearjerker, The Wish. It's so funny because I used to think he was so hot, and I stood in line to get all of my books signed by him a couple times, so I've actually met the man a couple times. He's actually getting older, but he's actually aging very well. So, yeah, that's Nicholas Sparks' new one. This is the final book in the series, the Trad Street series. So Kelly Dalton Dale, you will love this. And yeah, got Ghost. I might have showed you guys this already, but this is the 7th book to the Trad Street series. And yes, I got a signed copy from Karen White herself. And then I bought this. The memoir / autobiography by little Opie himself, Ron Howard, and his brother Clint from General Ben fame and from all those B-grade horror movies. So yeah. Plus, what have I been reading? Oh my God, you guys. I've read like 5 books since I've seen you last. Oh, and by the way, I got my Burning shirt on today. Yes, the Burning. Don't want to go too low because I just ripped a hole in my pants. Playing with the dog out in the driveway. Yes, like a dumbass. Sorry, Larry. No, I can't go any further. Larry Yance, I hope you're doing good. B, I hope you're doing good. All the new subscribers out there. In fact, I'm going to grab my tablet really quick, so I'm going to put the camera on pause for just 1 second. So I'm back, you guys. I just had to grab my tablet really quick. So I want to erase that. I want to welcome some new subscribers to Nightmares, Tears, Anyone. So let's welcome Speculative Magpie. She's just come back after taking 3 or 4 months away, a little break from YouTube. Book Girl 1, Megan Teal, Steve Sanderson, Trish Van Talk, and Malcolm Anderson. So, you guys, welcome to Nightmares, Tears, Anyone. I'm Richard. I'm the host of the channel. So, let's get into what I've been reading. Oh my God, you guys, I can't believe I'm so behind. So, currently I am... Well, this is the review I'm going to do today. 2017's One for Sorrow by Mary Downing Hahn. I'm currently listening to her other book, Took. And this is from... This is also a ghost story. This is from 2015. And then I'm also listening and I'm not reading it, I'm listening to it. Ronald Malfi's Coming of Age Horror December Park. And it's funny, the book has got 390 pages, but the Kindle has got 685, so you tell me how that works. So yeah, so let's get into this review for One for Sorrow. So I could not have read this book in a more perfect time with COVID and the way this crazy world of ours is right now with this pandemic. And we're all, almost 20 months ago, it changed the way we lived, kind of like 9/11 did back in September of 2001. So let's get into this review. Okay, now, those of you that have never read Mary Downing Hahn, she is an author that has been writing. She lives in Columbia, Maryland. Now, this woman has written over 26 books. And oh my God, she is the female version of probably my favorite horror author. Oh yeah, I'm wearing my, getting sidetracked, not unusual, you guys. So so I'll show you guys what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my Eyes of Pennywise bracelet that I made for myself. Yes, love me some Pennywise. But yeah, those are all little teeny beads. Yeah. So I could, like I said, I could not have read this book at a more perfect time. So I'm going to read the back of the book. It doesn't really ruin anything about the book. It says, when a former friend turns into a vengeful ghost, will Annie survive? During the 1918 influenza epidemic, new girl Annie is claimed as best friend by Elsie, the tattletale, liar, and thief of the class. But Annie would rather spend time with the other girls. When Elsie dies of influenza, Annie thinks she's finally free of her torment until the bully returns to claim Annie's friendship and take revenge. Oh my God, you guys. So this book is definitely a ghost story. It does take place in 1918. The book has just shy of 300 pages. It has got 293 pages in it, right there. And let me tell you what. So, I'm gonna. It's pretty funny. I'm gonna read the inside cover, and I normally don't do this, but you guys, if you've never read Mary Downing Hahn, you really need to. She's labeled as a middle grade horror author / YA horror author, but let me tell you what. I'm definitely not middle grade, and I'm definitely not a young adult anymore. I love her writing. The woman can write a ghost story. Oh my God. So it says on the inside cover, Elsie floated above the snow, deathly pale and not quite solid. Her bare feet grazed the snow's surface but left no tracks. I wanted to turn my head away, but I couldn't help looking at her. I saw her crooked teeth, longer and more yellow than I ever remembered. Her skin was stretched tight over her skull, and her eyes gleamed in their sockets. She looked like she wanted to take my life and make it hers. One crow for sorrow, Elsie whispered in a voice as harsh as the wind on a winter night. Your sorrow. I finally found my voice. You're not real. You can't be. You're dead. I saw you in your coffin. I saw them take you away in a hearse. They buried you. Yeah, this is one for sorrow. So, Annie. Let me tell you about Annie. So, and we are not talking about the new Annie, from Annie Live coming up December 2nd. We're talking about, well, here, I'm going to read to you what I wrote on my Goodreads account. So I said, those of you that follow me on my Goodreads account always know that I put the first paragraph in bold letters. Another 5-star knocked it out of the park ghost story from this newly found author for me, Mary Downing Hahn. And to think she has been around forever. Loved this ghost story of picked on Elsie and the havoc that she is going to cause in One for Sorrow. Sorry, I gotta push my glasses up. Sorry about the glare, but there's no way around it with this ring light. Now, I don't know if reading this while the world and America is going through an epidemic called COVID-19 added to the airiness and creep factor or not. But believe me, when I tell you that Mary Downing Hahn can write a ghost story unlike any other author who writes fiction, and especially middle grade horror. This book took place in 1918 during the end of World War I and during the Spanish influenza epidemic, which killed millions. And it was a perfect read for me right now, and I absolutely loved it. This is my second Mary Downing Hahn book that I have listened to. Now, I do own copies also, which I just showed you. But this audio was incredibly well done. Annie Brown is the newest student at the private Pierce Academy for Girls, and she is 12 years old. She is nervous about starting school at a new school because she had a lot of friends at her old school, and she is not looking forward to having to start all over again. On her first day of school, she meets Elsie Schneider, a quote. Now, this is not my personal feelings because I myself am German. Elsie Schneider, a quote, fat and ugly German Hun, as she is known throughout the school. She is also the school's tattletale. She's very poor with rotten and crooked teeth, and she immediately attaches herself to Annie, telling her, oh, we're going to be the best friends. I just know it. Have you ever been in that situation? I have. I still have 2 people like that in my life, and they drive me absolutely crazy. That wasn't very nice. But I didn't say their names, so hey. And let me tell you what, Annie's life will never be the same. The girls at the school right away start to talk badly about Annie because of her friendship with Elsie. And Annie tries to tell them all that she doesn't even like Elsie and tells the more popular girls, please, just give me another try. I really don't like her. She's just, she's obsessed. She won't leave me alone. Now, this is not a spoiler as it is revealed on the back cover of the book. As I read to you, Elsie dies from the flu epidemic. It is the winter and the girls are having a great afternoon in the soon-to-be winter cold with their mittens and scarves on and buying penny candy at the local store. Now, when one of the girls brings up the fact that they should all read the obits in the local paper and go to the wakes at the homes of the newly dead influenza epidemic, whether they know them or not, and just act like, oh, they were friends, just to get free sweets, cakes, and candy. And we'll be able to save their allowances for other things. Hey, why not? It's a perfect way to get free candy, cake, and all that good stuff. Let's go pretend like we knew who died of the influenza. Bad karma, girls. Well, they go from house to house, and then one of the last ones for the day is a house in the poor and bad part of town. And they go in, and oh my God, they find Elsie dead in her coffin in the family parlor. Yes, Elsie has passed away from the influenza epidemic of 1918. Now, I do not want to say anything else about this ghost story, as I want you to be thoroughly entertained and spooked as I was, but there is a school sing-song rhyme in this book that girls tease and torment Elsie with that you will never forget. Elsie had a little bird. Its name was Enza. One day she opened up the window, and influenza. Get it? Pretty clever, huh? But it's annoying, but it's so creepy when you read the book. Or if you listen to it, the audio was absolutely incredible. The book has a lot of school bullying in it. So if you yourself are uncomfortable with or have a child who will be reading this who is, you might be aware of it. As you want to feel sorry for Elsie, the teased and tormented so badly before her death, it was sometimes very hard to do, as Elsie is just as bad, if not worse, at bullying than the other girls are. Mary Downing Hahn writes a story that is so fast-paced and very creepy in her descriptions of how this young ghost of a girl moves around and how she makes life hell for Annie, that it really makes this book a great ghost story to read, especially now with what is going on in our world. I love this as much as I did her other book, The Old Willis Place, that I read earlier this year. Pick up one for sorrow and get ready to meet Elsie Schneider. You will not soon forget her. And of course, I gave it a 5-star review. 2 ghosts and 3 coffins. Now, you guys, when I talked about the descriptions of how Elsie moves, Mary Downing Hahn writes with such a, oh my God, typewriter or word processor that has been dipped in the creep factor. This little girl is so horrible, and she is one of the most, oh my God, creepy ghosts ever to hit the pages of fiction. Now, like I said earlier at the beginning, I am also listening to Took. Took is another one. The Woman Can Write. Now, she is in her late 70s. She even might be, in fact, let me see if I can ask Google. Hey, Google, how old is author Mary Downing Hahn? Of course, when I went... She's 86 years old. Oh my God, yeah. So, hey, Google, how old is Mary Downing Hahn? 83 years old. Sorry, you guys. So, yeah, she just, if you've never read her, pick her up. Pick it up. It's available on Kindle. It's available as an ebook. It's available, like you saw mine, in the paperback. I've recently purchased 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of her books, 11 of her books, and I've read 3 of them and listened to. This is my 3rd one. Took is the 3rd one I've listened to. So you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving tomorrow. If you haven't done so already, and if you love horror as much as I do, please hit that subscribe button right there. If you like today's review, please give me a thumbs up. Zero already did. He's laying right there, and he's like, hey, Dad, that was a good one. So you guys, the book is phenomenal. It's hard to read in parts, but you know what? This is one little bitch of a ghost that you are not going to soon forget. Now, my dear friend Ellen Lewis, who you guys have all heard me talk about Ellen before, she just listened to it too, and she absolutely loved it. But like I said, it's very hard to read in parts, and be ready because it's very emotional, it's very creepy, and it is very fast-paced. Pick up Mary Downing Hahn's One for Sorrow. Bye, guys. Watch out for Elsie Schneider. She's pretty scary. Yeah, and you guys know we have a ghost in our house, and hopefully it doesn't ever turn into like a little Elsie Schneider. So hey, you guys, I'm Richard with Nightmares, Tears, Anyone. Thanks for stopping by. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving tomorrow if you do celebrate it. And hey, you guys, I'll see you in the next video. Pick up a good book and live your life as a storybook. Don't ever turn that last page. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.